Yes, and we're live, baby. Oh yeah, we're doing it live. All right, hey everybody, welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past every Monday at 8 p.m. Central. I am your head camp counselor, Duck. I'm here with other head camp counselors. We have Raph. Dinosaurs never existed, and if they did, I didn't transform into one. Ramirez. Raph, how are you, sir?
Fantastic. Freaking tastic.
Happy motherfucking birthday. This is your birthday pick. When was your birthday? It was a couple days ago.
It was
right?
May 25th.
Yes.
I turned 35.
So welcome to the 35 and up party. Everything will start falling apart now. It will be wonderful. Wait till they give you the handful of drugs just to keep you functioning normally.
Let me talk about my back. We could talk about my back for about an hour. I have my girl walk on it almost every night.
So you're already there, bro. You already know. Speaking of which, Hope did say in the chat, she said, I would just like to say, since Raph blamed the pick on me, I had never seen it before tonight, but I'm so glad I did. I laughed so hard, I cried. But you did blame this pick on her. Was it your pick or her pick? What was the story?
It was her pick.
All right, right on. Thank you, Hope. We all had a good time. I hope we'll find out. Get it? All right. Next, we got David. I don't know much about dinosaurs. Jessup, David, how are you, sir?
Pretty good, man. I'm fat as fuck. We went to my grandparents' in-laws today to have Memorial Day food, and I ate way too much.
Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome. And finally, we got Richie. You're a hooker, Tressler, and the Whiz Kid. Richie, how are you, sir?
Who told you that?
It's the truth. I knew it. You Nightwalker.
I want to appreciate this pick first for being god awful, terribly bad. But secondly, I learned finally, guys, China is east.
It is east. That's when I knew. I was like, oh, we're in for a ride, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time. All right, guys, we watched the VelociPastor, release date November 2nd, 2017 in Portland, with an actual release of August 13th, 2019 across the United States. Running time, 75 minutes. It's short. It's nice. Budget, $36,000. Synopsis: after losing his parents, a priest travels to China, where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. At first horrified by his new power, a hooker convinces him to use it to fight crime and ninjas. Let's watch a motherfucking trailer.
Wait, was that China or Ohio? Because
it was
the
Ohio,
director's
dude.
backyard.
The backyard. That's what I was thinking too. All right, let's watch this trailer real quick.
That's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah, all the money got blown on
poster.
that cover.
On that poster.
Oh shit! I didn't put the trailer in here. All right, let's not watch the trailer. My bad.
It's
happens.
okay. You don't need to see the trailer for this movie. Just,
All right,
just look at the box art and you're good to go.
Yeah. Look at it. You can see it right now. It's pretty awesome. And the raptor looks nothing like what you see in the box art. I think that thing was made out of paper mache and a little bit of hope. Like it was.
That's what Hope said.
Yeah, it was barely held together. You could see the bottom of it. You could see the hole where the guy climbed inside of it to like move.
You can
it
see
around.
the guy's head that's wearing the piece of the like epic fight at the end.
It was awesome. Dude.
Oh,
it was
bro.
awesome. All right. Does anyone have history with this movie at all? I'll take that as a big fat no. So this is gonna be a short podcast.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
no,
Duck,
bro.
is I have a really good I have good taste in movies, so that's why I don't have any history with this.
Oh, shots fired! Shots fired!
I have history with this movie, as this will be the first and last time that I ever watch it.
It's gonna be a long history.
I'm
awesome.
gonna say that no one has history with it. That's gonna talk about the movie. I think it sets the stage pretty well when the movie begins with a lost VFX shot, and that's part of the movie.
You kind of knew right then what you're in for.
Yes,
I thought I had a
stage.
bad version of it. Like I was using it on the Tubi app. So when
It's like a real bootleg.
I pulled out Facebook and used the link that Becky sent, hoping that the
Like
car
the-
explosion was in that. And when it wasn't, I was like, "Oh, what did I get him into?
Oh,
How
yeah.
do I
It's-
cancel my
it's-
appointment?"
It's like, did you guys ever watch the final episode of The Sopranos, where it builds up this tension and it just goes black and everyone just thought the cable went out?
Yeah.
It was that type of thing where you're like, oh shit, I must have got the bad version of this. The same thing.
So
Except
weird.
Tony Soprano didn't go, "Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad."
Yeah.
What's so weird about The Sopranos is I actually never watched The Sopranos, but I watched that last scene to see what everyone was talking about.
Oh.
And like, I think I would have been pissed if I was a fan of The Sopranos.
Oh, I was furious.
Yeah.
First, I was pissed at AT&T for fucking up my cable at the most important part of the series. And then I was pissed when I found out it was on fucking purpose.
Yeah.
Like this movie was made shitty on fucking purpose.
Rant.
Pretty good though. Pretty good shitty movie.
So here's my issue though with this, and we've covered this before, so I know I'm repeating myself. My issue is I don't mind. I actually like good bad movies, and those are when movies are meant to be good, but they suck so bad they're bad, and it makes it funny. This is a bad movie. This movie was made to be bad. Now, I understand it only had $36,000, and God bless him for getting it made. And I begrudge nobody for enjoying it. You know, I mean, obviously it has a following, and I get it, but it's just these movies just aren't for me. You know, so it's just not. I just have never. Well, I don't smoke pot anymore. I'm pretty sure if I smoked pot, I would love
it.
This
If
movie.
you smoked pot, you would have loved this because I was high as a fucking kite, and I was like, "This is pretty damn funny."
I got that watching it. I was like, "Oh, this is awful." Wait, if I had weed, I would be eating Captain Crunch and laughing my ass.
Total stoner film. You are so right, dude. Look at Raph down there. He was higher than me when he watched it. He knows. He was fucking blazed, baby, blazed.
He's laughing more than the actors in the movie did.
Yeah,
we were laughing the whole time.
You're right, Rich.
They were
laughing like crazy. Like at one point, the boom stand is in like the fucking scene with the ninjas, and I was just like, they're just not even. This is ridiculously awesome.
That laughing scene went on too long.
I texted my friend Sarah. I was like, "You've got to watch this. This is so fucking up your alley. It's ridiculous." Like.
For the people that would enjoy this movie, it is so in their wheelhouse. You know, this is definitely made for stoners. And
those 5 people.
Yes, those 5 people. But the people that it's for absolutely love
it. 100%. What Hope say?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
She said her comment didn't finish, so I don't know what she's typing.
Oh no!
Hilarious.
She's saying something. I was on the Peacock app watching Little House, and the drama.
What? Wait, whoa, what?
She was watching Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, okay.
Do people still watch that?
Hope watches it religiously.
Little House,
and she'll get mad. She'll be crying. I walk in. What happens? Like, they killed what's her name? I'm like, from where? Little House on the Prairie.
Hey, I had a crush on the blind chick. She was hot.
I had a crush on Laura Ingalls Wilder because. And then she grew up and she was smoking hot too. And she's like the head of. Like,
I want to talk about that instead.
Yeah,
I'll put her on.
VelociPastor turned into a Little House on the Prairie podcast
because that was more entertaining.
Remember when they transported the nitrogen? Yeah, that was a good episode.
Well, you know what was really upsetting about this movie is that I wanted like a shot of a Velociraptor in a freaking pastor uniform.
Like with the collar.
Yeah, and in one scene he hulks out and is naked because I guess he ripped his clothes. But then the next time he turns to the dinosaur, just the arms, and when he's at church,
the gloves.
It's all fine. Yeah, it's all fine. Like,
dude,
it's inconsistent on when the clothing breaks and when it doesn't.
My favorite scene was when he's in like the seance and he like rips his other priest's eye out, and then he turns to the camera and goes, "Ah!" Just like bounces away.
You can see the fucking glass.
Yeah, I was losing my shit. Hope said I was on Peacock watching Little House, and it came up in recommended section. I told him to recommend it as a joke.
Okay.
So
so we're a joke to you, Hope?
What
we hear?
But that means that it was her that recommended it.
With our 0 fans? How dare you?
How dare
you? No, we got several fans.
With our fan? Yeah.
Greg, everybody give a shout out to Greg. We know you're watching.
Greg, thank you, Greg. We love you.
Hi, Greg. I don't know you, but you sound amazing.
Betty. Thank you, Betty.
So back to the movie. I wrote down exactly what happened verbatim because I knew this was going to be a hard one.
Yeah, I did too. First of all, did the pastor not look like Dexter?
He did, dude. I kept trying to figure out who he looked like. I thought he looked like Benedict Cumberbatch, as I call him. But he looked like, you're right. He looked like Dexter. Just like
if you guys look him up, he's actually a really good actor. But it's funny you say that, Ralph, because that's one of the, he talks about how he can't get any work because he looks too much like the Dexter guy.
Who is Dexter? Michael C. Hall, I think, is the name of the actor.
Yeah,
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy from Breakfast Club? It's Anthony C. Hall.
No, that's
So, we can talk about that too.
The music. The music
Sorry.
in this movie was fucking awesome. I don't know if it's because I'm a punk rock enthusiast or what it is, but like this music was just like jamming and bamming like crazy, and every song was like a banger in my head. I don't know why. I was like, I would listen to the soundtrack. I thought it was killer. I thought it was a lot of
It's pretty
fun.
good. Definitely good music.
The use of not showing the raptor until the end battle too, and then how shitty it is.
It showed parts of it in the first guy that it killed, where he like literally ate his chest, but they were just like pushing it down like that, where it wasn't actually eating it. And then the guy got up and ran away after he had been like supposedly torn open by a rat.
Did you see when he throws the head? It's literally just a mannequin's head that rolls.
Which I thought they were just going to try to get away with that one time, and then at the end I was like,
the end scene was perfect.
No, that's the same head, dude. They didn't use a different one.
Well,
That's
no,
the
they
same.
just
put
add eyebrows?
eyebrows and a goatee on it.
Yeah, it's very.
I will say this: I'm happy they did. I guess you would call it practical effects. You know?
Had practical AF.
Yeah.
Or the lack of them in the beginning of the
Yes,
movie.
I would much rather have bad practical effects than bad CGI.
Well, just say it like it is, though. If you had the $36,000 to $45,000 to make this movie, you would do a better job. You've already got like your actors that you painted and made.
Yeah.
And putting on camera, like it's.
Well,
I think we could do a better movie than this.
I will say this: I already have a script written. I could definitely make a half-hour, $36,000 horror movie that is fucking awesome. A full-length feature, I don't think so because it's more involved. But the half-hour thing I have, a short story, boom, $36,000 easily, and it would be fucking amazing. But it's just a half hour, and then it's not a feature. So yeah, there's a problem, which is why I said I was very impressed that he was actually able to pull off.
Well, this
a
began
feature-length movie.
as a Grindhouse trailer. He remember when Grindhouse was accepting all those trailers for the double feature? I think he put it in for that, and then he put it online, and it got a lot of likes. And then he was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm going to make this into a movie." So
Do we have the Grindhouse trailer?
I don't have it now.
I honestly was really hoping when I came to the show.
That's
all
what
I
just
wanted
happened,
today,
Doc?
Ducky.
You know what just happened? That was like meeting a girl, and she goes, "Hey, I love to suck dick." And you're like, "Oh my God." And then she goes, "But just not yours."
And that's it.
That's what just happened. Ducky just went to our movie brains and said, "This trailer was amazing. Can we watch it?" No.
I mean, I can try to look for it real quick.
Well, I think all the money went into the editing and the sound effects. Like,
Well,
that's
Richard
And the
probably-
said-
poster.
One of the
And the
most
poster.
interesting things about this is they actually bake the film negative to make it look like it was an older film than it was. Like they put it in the oven for like 200 degrees. Like I don't know, it was crazy. And then
Adobe Premiere Pro actually has a filter that will do that without actually baking it. I'm just throwing that out there.
He was trying to be authentic.
I'll put the
Yeah. And the guy doing a VelociPastor
God.
film was trying to be authentic.
Exactly.
Love that.
Mhm.
Oh, Roth just left.
bye, ref. I can't find it. Interesting, Mom and Dad, Grindhouse. Nope. No
Okay.
go on that. Sorry.
Well, then you know what? Doesn't exist.
Never happened.
Nope.
Never
Nope,
happened.
never happened.
Just like those Bible verses, it doesn't exist.
Oh, I did
By the
that.
way,
The opening shot where it says that it's rated X because Christians wouldn't like it, and then they have an X on the cross. I thought that was a really cool shot.
I did
Yeah.
notice that, yeah. But
Yeah,
it's-
and I will say that was actually a really cool shot. The way the shadow was on, and that's why I was like, "Oh, this might be pretty." Oh, never mind.
no,
Yeah,
immediately.
never mind.
and that's when you get the hi, Mom
Yeah.
and Dad again.
Immediately steady
All right.
cam, no angles, everything's directed straight on. It's like a Clerks, kind of just that. It's just the least amount of effort given. But
And then you meet Frankie the pimp.
oh, bro, let's
The
talk about
mermaid or what?
Frankie Mermaid. Oh my God, slapping bitches like you wouldn't believe. Whoever that guy is, he was cracking me the fuck
Very.
up, and he stole the movie from me. He was just ridiculous. He is the greatest cinematic pimp since Harvey Keitel and Taxi Driver. That's all I have to say.
Is he better than True Romance?
I was going to say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's the
no.
best pimp. That's the best pimp in cinema history.
Well, you might be.
Who is
Gary-
who was
Gary Oldman.
Drexler? Yeah,
Gary
Drexler.
Oldman.
What was his name? Drexler. Or?
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I just
So
know the
fucking
look. Gary Oldman
Yeah.
with dreads is always a good idea.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about the doll head. Frankie the Mermaid goes to confessional, and
What
he
the
ta-
hell? I killed people right outside those doors, and I think I saw a pastor run out crying. Like,
Like if that were his parents.
That was the best dialogue that I never wanted to hear.
Yeah, that was making me pretty happy. And then when he gets off, I was like, right on. And that looked pretty cool. The neck slash on him, I was like, that's badass. And then they go.
Seems like everyone's deaths took a long time in this movie.
Oh yeah, they have to fill time, dude.
Yeah.
Because like David said, this is a half-hour movie turned into 110 minutes. Like they ran out.
What was the girl's name? Carol. Like when she got slashed by that sword, and she like kept telling him to go on for like 30 minutes. And then she's magically perfectly fine.
There was one moment where she's talking to him and she goes, and he backs off like, oh shit, like. I was like, oh
Just
no.
choking on the Kool-Aid.
But then he kisses her mouth where she has been profusely bleeding out of.
I like that we said about China, like it literally is. They write in big letters China, and you're like, no, that's his backyard, bro. Like he was walking through the woods.
They use the same scene 3 times, or for every time they were in the woods. Vietnam and China, and then back into the United States.
Well, I will give this movie props on this much. Compared to the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the editing and acting on this are pretty fucking good.
Oh my god, you didn't like Obi-Wan? Let's go there real quick.
That's
Piece
crazy.
of shit.
Well, I thought the first episode was
fucking
great.
God.
What are you talking
Dude,
about?
Reva is so fucking bad. Reva, the Inquisitor, is so bad. And then the scene where Princess Leia is being chased and no one can catch her.
Yeah, that was
she's
horrible.
That was so dumb. Dude, I heard Benny Hill music over that. And then just being a Star Wars geek, I'm like, did everyone suddenly forget that the message Princess Leia sends to Obi-Wan Kenobi is like, yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you fought with my dad in the Clone Wars. And all of a sudden it's like, no, actually, he rescued her for 6 episodes and they're going to be buddy-buddy. So that just drove me nuts.
Well, that's
as
what
a
I
nerd.
wonder if he never meets her by the end of the 6th episode. I didn't watch the 2nd episode, but I am curious to how this plays out. Because there's a lot of
Oh, you haven't seen episode 2?
No, I haven't watched that.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't seen the second half of episode 1.
You got to hop around some of the lore. That's what I was curious to.
Yeah, you do.
But I feel like
hey.
I feel like I would challenge that the acting in this movie is better than Obi-Wan. I can't really buy that.
Well, I'll say this. Let's just compare Reva to the acting in this movie, and it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
I'll give this movie credit because they went for it.
Yes.
But like, I feel like for the first 20 minutes of the movie, they were trying to be somewhat serious until you saw the paper mache Velociraptor, and then I feel like for the rest of the movie they actually sold out and said, hey, let's be campy, but then they don't understand what the definition of the word campy, so they just try.
I tell you what, if you could do this movie with a budget and have a Velociraptor with the priest collar and have it be, do you guys remember what was that the movie with Johnny Depp where he played the acid freak guy from the 60s?
Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, Fear and Loathing. Remember the scene with the dinosaurs in that?
Yeah.
If you had the dinosaur, that quality of dinosaur, wearing the collar and then new kung fu, that would be, and like you played it serious, that would be amazing. But then that's a huge budget.
Well, you can tell where they fell apart. You can tell when they fell apart too, because like in the last fight, the dinosaur fell over at one point. And it cut to him being back upright fighting all.
I think you're right though. I think they saw how bad the dinosaur was, and they're like, "We're not making the movie we thought we were making. Let's just go back to square one here and start over.
Let's change the direction of this."
Yeah,
we got to shoot in China.
Yeah,
backyard it is.
Cancel everyone's tickets. We're not going to China.
I also like how like when he started having the flashbacks of being around the girl and everything that's happened, you could see like he had the flashback of being in China where the words China appeared.
Dude, I'm shocked you made it through that because they flashed so quick. I thought it was trying to give me a seizure, man. And I'm real sensitive to that shit. Like when everything's flashing lights, like Poltergeist was hard to get through. That part, I just stopped looking. My eyes are like this. Like
anytime there were words on the screen, there were words on the screen in his memory.
Yeah.
So.
Adeline getting exploded was probably the best practical effect.
Oh my god! Why was she there?
What was she doing in the?
Why was she there in the woods?
And then she blew up on him, like everything.
The guy that's remembering his past, but somehow looks older in the past than he does in modern times.
Yeah, that made me really happy. Just like they're like, she must have walked on a landmine. I was just like, wow.
And his facial expression
too far gone now.
Yeah. That was the best line to say right there.
Why was he covered in newspapers when Carol came into her
Because he's a fucking dinosaur.
He was hiding his shame.
The sex scene went on for forever, and it didn't show any titties.
Bro, non-sexual sex scene ever.
Yeah.
It's because they ran out. They literally played that entire song
Yes, they
for that moment. Like I think that's why they ran out of stuff to do. Well, let's show them in bed not doing anything while the music's still
They could
rocking
have
up.
paid her $1,000 more to take her bra off.
Yeah.
damn it.
We need to see.
But dude, then we don't get that poster.
You're right.
That's true. But I'm telling you right now, man, that poster sells it. This is one of those shitty Amazon movies where you see the poster and you just know, like, you're going.
You
for a
gotta
ride.
click it.
Yeah.
You
I
a bunch
did
of
know. I thought
shrooms
this
and
would be
click
better
it.
than what it was.
Oh man,
a little
no.
bit. A little bit.
This
Really?
is the asylum effect, where like they make Transformers and then they make the Transformers.
Transmorphers.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Transmorphers.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Transmorphers. And
So-
I think they even had Transmorphers too because they dedicated themselves.
I think Asylum has the greatest Photoshop artist alive, and they pay him like a little bit more than what they do for the movies themselves. Because
So here's
where the
the
budget is.
interesting thing about Asylum is that it's a case study on how fucking stupid Americans are. This
yes,
is
I
why.
think it's totally
This is why people go to Redbox and they read Transmorphers and they think it's Transformers
Mhm.
and they rent it.
Yes.
They're not renting those movies because they're like, I want to see some campy fun. They're renting them because they're fucking stupid.
Retarded.
They're retarded and they don't understand it's not the movie.
Yeah.
And halfway through is when they go, I don't think this is a movie.
I don't think that's
That's way
Shia
too accurate.
LaBeouf.
Yeah, I don't think that's Shia LaBeouf.
It's,
And if they wait another month, it'll be on the Sci-Fi Channel on Saturday night.
it's Shia
Yes.
LaMouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
But there is a subsect of people who love the campy
Yes.
B films
Mhm.
and C films and Z films that they
Yep.
look for these. Like I said, my friend Sarah, she was pumped about the movie Ice Spiders on Sci-Fi Channel. I watched it with her. Wasn't worth my time, but
Yeah.
her enjoying it made me enjoy it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Well, it's there is a lot of people that have been dropped on their heads as children. And so they have been like, you know what, these people need to be entertained as well because they're like they can't follow dialogue and story and character arc. Fuck it. Put an ice spider in a velociraptor as a priest. By the way, those collars were shit-tastic.
yes,
The
they were.
colors of
Literally,
Breeze
the old man's one was falling off. Like,
Yeah.
it was all tattered and
What
shit.
about the doctor who's like stethoscope and everything was?
Oh,
in
dude,
front
it
of
came
his
down to
eyes?
his eyes and
Yeah.
he pulls it up. First of all, no doctor has ever worn one of those with the little reflective thing on top. I've
Yeah,
never
they're
walked into a.
fucking
But it
I've
tells
never
you that
seen
he's a
that.
doctor.
I know, that's
As
the
a
thing.
Never
thing.
seen that, but
And
that
then
is a
he-
classic stereotype of the doctor,
And then
right?
he picks up the snipe from the cigarette.
Yeah. And I just wanted him to sit back and go, God damn, I'm good. Ugh.
Well, it's like one of those movie tropes that I've always been fascinated with. Stuff that you see in movies that you never see in real life. Like when you go grocery shopping, I've never come home with just a big thing of green leafy stuff hanging out on top of my grocery bags.
Right,
But
right.
every single fucking movie when they go to the grocery store or the throwing of the tomatoes at a bad guy. Remember Spider-Man, the first movie?
Yep.
And they start throwing tomatoes.
Where did they
at
get
him.
them?
Where the fuck did they get these tomatoes?
It's New York,
Tomato
man. You don't want to
cart.
know.
Was there
Yeah,
a tomato produce like cart
Yeah.
on top of the bridge? Is
Hey
that what
guys,
happened?
there's a bad guy, a
Get
superhero
your
bad
tomato.
guy. See,
Come
get your
here.
tomatoes over here. That will knock him off
Don't
the
mess
game.
with New
I-
York.
I heard he's
always thought
allergic
they
to
were throwing-
tomatoes. See,
I
But
always
it's
thought
just
they were
one of
throwing
those weird
junk
things.
and everything that they had in their cars at them.
Just a bunch of tomatoes.
Just
Yeah.
somebody carrying a bunch of tomatoes. Fucking ridiculous.
There's
How about the
tomato
randomness of the brother being there? The one ninja being his brother?
Hilarious.
That he forgot he had a brother. All of no, it can't be true.
And the awesome, super nice family being like, "You're our only son," and then him being in the trunk,
The
like
bag.
redone.
What did you guys think about the way they did like voiceover work in this? Like you always had people like laughing and then you could hear their thoughts. And why did I have to hear every character's thought all the time like the parents? It's so random.
The
It was-
Asian guy.
It was so crazy, dude. That's the other thing, having the guy who was Chinese, speak Mandarin like the whole time, and like have everyone understand Mandarin.
Yeah.
It was so fucking random. And then I love the sad ninjas at the end when she's dying, like how they're like
They're crying.
They're the ones
crying
that
and
killed
stuff.
her.
I actually, that was the only time I laughed out loud. I was like, that's fucking funny.
You
But I
laughed
mean-
that loud the whole movie.
I mean, we pretty much covered everything. This is a simplistic movie. And then at the end, he rips off the bad guy's head, holds it up. It looks
And screams for
horrible.
20 minutes.
Yes.
He was also a Jedi. If you forgot, he
Yeah.
grabbed the
Yeah.
sword.
I don't know why he had that power. Why did he have that power? But
Because
then
it was
again,
the blood heritage sword, so he's in the same family as his brother. So
Oh.
he has the ability to do it.
did they explain that in any way, shape, or form, or did you just
They
know
talked.
that? Because
They
Yeah,
talked about
You're
it.
supposed to understand that, just like the plot.
oh, well, throw that out the window. Here's
I
my
did- I
cards.
didn't get it.
Fuck these. I wanted them to fall down in front of the frame. Here, there we go. Yeah, this movie for me was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I probably the inverse of what David felt like about it. They were going for it to be shit-tastic, and it was shit-tastic. And I don't know. I just was the right mood for this movie today. Like I said, I was stoned, so that helped tremendously.
Yeah.
I mean, ever since I've been prescribed those CBD or THC gummies, it's just been living life like great.
Lucky.
Yeah, I mean, but guys, anything else about the movie you wanted to bring up before we close it down?
Before he got sexual, like the scene you thought was gonna be sexual, the fucking pastor just high-fived her.
Yeah, they actually had good chemistry in that scene, and you're like, oh, what's about to happen? And then they
Yeah,
high
back-
five. Like, that was so
I
stupid.
bought the romance. I like as bad as the acting was. I was like, I totally bought it.
The
Like,
high
I
five
was-
totally took you out of the moment.
Like,
yeah, like
the
the vibe of the
pastor
movie.
Fall in love with the hooker.
Yeah, why not,
it's
man?
a tale as old as time.
Wouldn't be
It
the
happens
first
all the
time.
time.
Wouldn't be the
Yeah.
first time it actually happened to a Catholic priest. He fell in love with a prostitute, and now
Thank
he
God.
writes-
I'd much rather like that story than raping little boys.
I think that was Pretty in Pink, wasn't it?
He writes
So-
romance novels now. So he left the clergy,
Ooh.
and now he writes romance novels. That's a true story.
My favorite scene has to be when the ninjas roll into the room and the ninja's Australian. He's like, crikey, mate.
Yeah.
But they're ninjas, but they all start going, wah, whoo, whoo, when they get in the room.
They
and
start
make-
making the sound.
They had the easiest kill if they just didn't make ninja sounds.
And then they get taken down like a bunch of bitches. And then
The
she-
prostitute whoops some ass in that movie.
Yeah. She does a superhero stance too, and like she's in her bra and panties. I was like, right on.
But in the last like big fight scene, she was fighting like 3 or 4 of them in the background while he's just fighting his brother who doesn't know how to use the force ability yet, but he does for some reason.
Yeah, but the 3 and 4 of them that she was fighting start crying. Like I said, that cracked me the fuck up. Look at that badass thing, man. That thing is killer. What else?
Oh,
about the
sorry.
movie? No. You were showing it off, dude. I appreciate
No, I
it.
was actually looking. I didn't need to have it in the frame. Sorry.
I was just staring
looking at your
it.
work
I
and
was
I
like,
was, I was like, okay, does this piece go
You're
in
gonna
here?
sell that to the person, then Rap's gonna find them, beat them up, and take it from them.
I'm
So, yeah.
trying to find I was about to-
So we're revisiting the movie from last week with the highest
There
bidder
you
gets
go.
killed and then you take it back.
You guys should have them battle right now, like the
Ralph would
battle.
win.
Well, mine has a gun. His doesn't have a gun.
So we're
That's
good
so
to go.
cool. You're right, Ralph. The little head bouncing around.
Bro,
That's
it's
pretty dope.
awesome.
Dum, 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 dum.
Fucking killer.
Love
All right,
it.
guys, let's go to recommend this movie. Do we recommend it? Let's start with
A
Richie.
trailer
Richie,
or
do you recommend the movie?
No,
Mhm.
absolutely not.
No?
This is the third time I've been on this show, and the same person or group has recommended the other 2 movies that I didn't recommend. And they're 2 of the worst movies I've ever seen. And I used to watch the sci-fi Saturday Night movies. No, don't watch this.
Damn. All right, David. Good, David. Do you recommend it?
Again, with the caveat, are you a stoner? Are you a stoner who likes to giggle? Then yes, I recommend this movie. But if you have any taste in quality films and you don't smoke pot, stay the fuck away from this movie.
I'd rather watch Evil Bong again.
Oh, Evil Bob was great, dude. It was so good. All right, Raph, do you recommend it?
I do recommend it, but Richie, do you recommend Sharknado?
Oh, absolutely. But you know what you're getting
No,
into with that.
fuck
You're gonna get a
that.
tornado with sharks.
100 times
You're
better
gonna get a
than
tornado with
Sharknado.
sharks. I did not get a velociraptor and a pastor.
No, it was like a T-Rex from Notre Dame. That's what it was.
This
with that
movie
big
was
old
a
hump on
flat
his
out
back.
lie.
It's all good.
I do recommend it. It was awesome. My girl and I laughed the whole way through. It was the most fun we've had in a long time. No sex was involved. It was really fun watch. I do recommend it.
And this makes me nervous though, because Ralph and his girlfriend, they always laugh at my jokes, and now I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Really funny. Wow.
Dude, David, one of my favorite things is whenever a couple is close, like how you always rip on them, like, get away from her. What the hell is going on? Blink what is it?
Blink
Blink
if
your
you're
eyes if you're being held
yeah,
hostage.
keeping her.
Like
Yeah.
you did it to Raph.
Did you lose a fantasy football bet? How did you end up with him?
Dude, I love that. You did it to Raph, and you did it to Ethan. You did it. I think you did it to me and my girlfriend too. Whenever we went to a show, like
I'm genuinely concerned for them.
Or he's trying to get him for body parts.
Yeah, well, that too. That's
true. I'm going to recommend this movie. I think this movie was a lot of fun. It was the right thing. I was expecting it to be horrible. It was bad, but enjoyable. And I was just, like I said, I was in the right state of mind to enjoy it. So I just sat back and went, you know what, I'm going to recommend this to other people, which I did. And I would recommend it further. I'm just like, I agree with David. You've got to be high or on something to watch this. And just know going in, this is a 1 out of 10. Or maybe a 2 out of 10, but it is not. It is not high art in any way, shape, or form, and you need to be.
It is high art.
Yeah, it is high art. All right, let's watch some clips. Time to clip it up.
Oh man,
we're gonna enjoy this, I think. All right.
You could have just shown the mannequin. That would have been the funniest thing.
Cool shot. Can you guys see it?
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the what is it? The demon from Exorcist. What's it called?
That's what I was thinking. Exorcist.
Pazuzu.
Yeah, Pazuzu has the wings.
From his word in the book of Job.
The shit out of me.
Though we all
it's real.
suffer,
it's a cool shot, man. I know.
Yeah, it sells it because you think the rest of the movie, like we said, is going to be cool shots, and it's not.
Here.
Explosion, kind of.
Like, did he like really?
What's that, David? What'd you say, David?
I was gonna say it's like when you see a girl and she's got the big old titties, and you take the bra off and you notice it's all padded.
Oh.
And then one of the nipples is bigger than the other one, and you're like, oh man.
Hey, that's happening.
And then she's a dude.
Yeah, she's a dude. Yeah, she's a dick there, and you're like, well, I gotta suck it now because it's hard. And,
I'm already here.
I'm already here, and so no one's looking. Not that I know of, and I'll never admit to this on a podcast or anything. So.
And then we pull back the curtain, and me, Richie, and Raph are just looking around the corner like the popping.
I'm like, you guys.
Is this the same woman that plays the mom earlier or later?
What's that?
Is that the same actress that plays the mom later in the movie?
I don't think it was.
She looks different.
Nope.
The moment in the movie when
I don't think it is.
What the hell am I watching?
It is.
Car VFX car on fire.
That was hilarious, and you can hear it burning. Bro,
he does look like Dexter.
No.
You can distinguish him by his giant pimple or mole, whatever that
China
is.
is
China is the curse. I mean, that looks pretty real.
Does that mean anybody that gets cut by that thing can turn into a VelociPastor?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's how the curse works. Yeah, the talisman thing kind of disappears in the movie. Like, it's gone. So, Daddy Mermaid.
He shoved that up his ass. She has an accent right there.
Hello.
Oh. Now, what's my name?
Frankie Mermaid.
And why is my name Frankie Mermaid?
He got a 5 o'clock shadow already coming up on his head.
Because you're swimming in bitches.
You goddamn right.
That is funny. That is funny.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Raptor. I love how they try to do the blood squirting out of the torso, but it looks really bad.
Because it's Kool-Aid.
This is after he's already knocked him down once.
Yeah.
Bro, that paper mache art class paid off.
There it is.
Oh
my god, I'm gonna fuck him. Blood dripping. Look at the blood squirting, though. Frankie killed his parents.
Oh, actually, you might know him. One of your priest friends comes running out, yelling, "Mom, Dad," like it's his fucking parents or something like that. Where else can you see that kind of shit? You murdered my parents? No! You might as well just kill me now. Okay!
That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but give him 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was really long.
I cut it down. Evil laughter. There's that mic stand right there up in the top right.
That's hilarious.
But that wasn't all of it, too. There was more of the stupid.
No.
Oh yeah, I cut it short because I was like, we're not doing
I think that
that.
was most.
It was
of
a
the movie.
Family Guy thing. Like, I guarantee you.
Yeah, it was way too long. Priest college.
There were several Family Guy scenes here.
Mom and I will take a drive. We'll pick you up.
This awkward fucking hug.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't get the offer.
You wanted to hear that again.
Now the priest college.
Why don't you hop on out? Your mom and I will take a drive. We'll pick you up after priest college.
Who calls it that? Ali gets shot. I thought this was the same character.
Then you look at him square in the
I thought it
face.
was too.
It's not.
It
It's a
is.
completely different actor. I looked it up. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought they're going to end up being
Smile,
twins or
I think.
something.
Yeah, I thought it was his doppelganger.
Ollie! Ollie!
He's still smoking.
Yep. He's still blowing out.
Best part of gore in the movie. Adeline
Yes.
gets blown up.
My favorite part. Why is
What are
she
you doing here?
Boom, baby. That looks so
They
good.
just threw the bucket on
Yeah.
him.
He makes that same face later, too, when he's in the, getting like attacked by the dinosaur, I think.
Goddamn VC trip mine. I don't think we can do anything for her now. She's too far gone. What do you think she was doing in the forest? I don't know. Maybe she was trying to start a family.
The hounds of hell.
Trying to start a
Rips out his eyeball. There he is.
So who was he? Because the guy, the other
not-
pastor says, "Hey, I
Yeah.
went back. That the last time I talked to him."
Yeah, it's that's what I thought it was too, but it's a different actor. I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
He got those elf ears.
Ninjas.
We're here.
That's not bad.
Except that they just like karate chop him and punch him, and then they're all passed out.
No, they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Cocaine. Look, cocaine.
Spider's kiss blood.
I don't understand. What does drug smuggling have to do with Christianity?
Where's the eye patch on the outside of his glasses?
Santa glasses.
That's what we're doing here, Father Stewart.
You can't do this.
Imagine going to church and everyone was high on cocaine. That would be so much fun.
Christian faith is what I believe with all my heart, but you cannot forcibly convert the unwilling. That's madness. That's inhuman.
No faith. Stab.
Doug.
We brought you back to life just for this one day.
Feels good. Dying feels good.
Why did the pepper have to start playing with archery?
Drama.
Still don't recognize me, do you? Doug.
Wait. That voice.
Remember me now? Brother!
I'm your retarded brother.
Why does he have this power? I still don't understand.
When I kill you!
Blood
Connected
sword
to
from his
Obi-Wan.
family heritage.
They filmed this in the same backyard too.
Yep.
Your
It's China.
again? My ancestors.
That's why he says that line.
Oh, okay.
And then he just kills his
He lets
brother.
it- yeah, he just lets himself get stabbed.
He really kills him. Like he was covered in the ketchup. Kool-Aid.
Bro,
whatever
when
it
the
is.
girl gets slashed.
What do you think that is? Kool-Aid? Gotta be,
No
right?
syrup.
Tropical Punch, right? Sad ninjas. These guys were cracking me.
They couldn't afford it. They actually killed a hooker and drew blood all over it,
Oh,
which was cheaper.
Absolutely.
What am I gonna do? I need you.
He's rubbing his back and shit.
yeah, we had killed this guy while he's like over there mourning the loss of his woman. But let's hug it out instead.
Full blown raptor. I got all the raptor goodness coming out. This is the money shot. This is what you were waiting for.
The VelociPastor of Notre Dame.
I like the sound effect of him throwing the hand.
It would be better if he had a pastor outfit, or at least that jean jacket.
Yeah, whatever he was wearing before.
Like I said, you could see the
What
whole
would have been better if it would have been the blow
Where he
up
falls.
dinosaur things?
Oh my God! Yes, those things are so awesome, dude. I was at a convention once, and somebody was dressed like the guy who created Jurassic Park, and another person was just wearing a dinosaur outfit, and the guy who was dressed like Jurassic Park came out of nowhere. He's like, "There you are, there you are!" Walked up and grabbed his hand and started walking off with him.
That's genius.
And I filmed it, and it is online.
Yes.
Oh, and he's down for the count.
He's down. He's not getting up from that. That's why they had to cut to that. And
oh, wait, there he is.
Oh, it's ripped in his crotch. Don't worry, we'll fix it later in post.
That's just cancer on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they have used that T-Rex from the Whoopi Goldberg movie?
Oh, yeah. Theodore Rex.
Theodore.
Cool hands, bro.
Do you have any last word?
Was he a Nazi there?
Only 6.
He sounded German.
He did sound German.
I think my hand is immune.
Bro, that was so awesome. He's serious, bro. He killed that guy.
Wonder how many takes that took.
Bro, first take. It was over. They didn't have another mannequin, bro.
Yeah, that mannequin blinked. We have to redo that shot.
That's all she wrote on that. That is some terribleness and horribleness.
A man of the claw.
So...
Like the way that picture looks, I literally thought sci-fi Saturday Night movie. It's gonna have terrible, bad CGI.
And if it makes you feel better, it's wearing the pastor outfit too on there.
But that's false promises right there.
Yeah.
That is a false prophet I'm looking at right now.
Like I said, whoever photoshopped this fucking killed it. I don't know whether it's a rosary bead. That's what.
Do you guys remember The Land That Time Forgot? These really bad dinosaur movies from the 70s.
Yeah. Were those
they had the most amazing movie posters, and that looked nothing like what you saw in the movie.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, The Land That Time Forgot.
Land That Time.
And the pastor on that cover screen, he's in the middle of transforming. He almost looks like a zombie.
Looks like a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude! These are awesome.
It's that same type of thing where you're like,
I love stuff like that.
You're looking at this movie poster, like, oh, this movie's going to be amazing, and then it's basically dudes in VelociPastor costumes running around. But as a kid, I loved them.
Could you see it? Could you guys see it?
No.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, the raptor in this movie looked like a Power Rangers bad guy from season 1.
He looked like he needed to lose some weight. He was a little chunky.
Little chunks. Here we go. Can you see it now?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, look at that shit.
That is a killer poster. That is awesome. All right, let's watch. Let's do recommendations. That was a VelociPastor. Let's do recommendations. First one's gonna be cool stuff. First one's gonna be. Oh God, there's the trailer. I'm just losing stuff everywhere. Deep Blue Sea. So kind of going with creature feature. If you never saw Deep Blue Sea, you haven't seen a fun creature feature. It is killer, good time, and Samuel L. Jackson gets eaten by a motherfucking shark. It is worth.
It's got one of the best scenes in horror movies where a group of people, many leagues below the sea with broken glass, stand in front of it while it continues to break. It's fantastic.
Yes, because they are idiots. And what?
LL
Cool J's in this? I forgot, man.
He's a chef.
Oh shit!
And he
survives, right? He makes it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does.
We should totally watch this at some point because it's good.
Yeah, the thing that bummed me out about this movie is the practical effects are so fucking good, and the CGI sharks are so bad.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, just show the practical effect sharks. You don't have to show all the CGI sharks.
It was in that weird time where
everyone was doing CGI.
Yeah, and it's not good. It was like.
And it's a shame because the practical effects of those sharks are fucking amazing. The giant shark they bring into the lab to take the thing out, and it's thrashing around, so cool.
Yeah, it's fucking. There's the glass. Woo! There it goes. All right, my second pick will be Anaconda. Don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Wait, where is it? Shit. God damn.
It's got the same poster.
Yeah.
The Anaconda is wearing a priest outfit.
There we go. Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez.
Also starring LL Cool J. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say it's got John Boyd and Jennifer Lopez.
John Boyd.
Jennifer Lopez not wearing a bra right there. This movie, I just remember having a really good time with. I know it's not good. I know
it was good.
Oh, this was fun. What are you talking about?
This is a great movie. I love this movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a great action. This is a great creature feature movie.
Whenever John Voight gets eaten by an anaconda and regurgitated, and he winks, I thought that was one of the coolest moments ever. I was like, hell yeah, it's just fun.
And his ponytail has its own Twitter account.
I'm subscribing tomorrow. You guys got any recommendations?
Yeah. I got a Piranha.
Nice.
Which version?
Yeah,
the original one.
The James Cameron one?
79? No, that's Piranha 2, The Spawning.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, the original one's pretty badass. But that one was good too, though. The Spawning was good.
Yeah, the first Piranha is one of the first times I ever saw titties in movies.
Ooh.
Nice.
Was
you
that
saw
the
it at the theater?
No, I saw it on HBO.
Was that the first time you saw titties and you were just like, bing?
Yeah. I was just like, I want to see more of those.
Yeah. Oh, Jesse Barty said Baby Blues. What's up, Jesse? What else? What do you guys got? Richie and David, any recommendations?
Yeah, I Land of Time Forgot, man. If you're going to watch shitty guys in bad dinosaur costumes, watch that movie. And also a really shitty dinosaur movie. And oh my God, it has the most amazing song ever. It was supposed to be in the theaters, but was so bad they were like, fuck it, put it on TV. It's called The Last Dinosaur. And it's about this rich guy who is trying to hunt a dinosaur and goes to the center of the earth and a giant bullet drill and hunts this dinosaur. And it's so bad. But yeah, you like bad dinosaur movies.
Sounds good.
I'm down. What you got, Richie?
All right. So we're going to go a little more mainstream on this one as we look at Ducky's search history. If you want to go campy, but actually have like okay effects and okay actors, then you got to go Eight-Legged Freaks, right? Like,
Eight-Legged Freaks, so good.
Let's have some fun.
So fucking good.
David Arquette killing it, dude, killing it.
So I would do that, and then on the video game side, I think it's called Dinosaurs for Hire back in the Sega Genesis when I was a kid. If you want a dinosaur that actually wears a jacket like the pastor does in the last fight scene with the white t-shirt underneath, but has sunglasses and guns, then you got to go with Dinosaurs for Hire.
Yeah, man. There's a game called Dino City that's based on a movie that has the same thing, and it's got dinosaurs in trench coats. It's fucking awesome. I don't know why I thought of Club Dread whenever I
Now they're catching.
You ever see Club Dread?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Broken Lizards movie. Like how campy this is, and just like cheesy and stupid.
Because it's at a camp.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, that's the thing is like it's just like a stupid horror movie that's just dumb but fun. Like I've only ever seen it once, but I enjoyed the shit out of it. But when I first saw it, I was like, man, I hate this movie. And then it doesn't have. I was like, oh, this isn't half bad.
It has Bill Paxton. It has like really good extras.
Yeah, it's killer, dude. It's really funny. The Club Dread, the Broken Lizards guy were killing it there for a while, but then it all fell apart. I don't know what happened.
Drugs.
Yeah, probably. All right, guys, let's break it down. With that said, Raph, where can they find you on the internet, sir? Have you changed your handle yet, or are you still working?
Not yet. I'm trying to right now. But I'm still getting some subscribers, so thank you guys. RFLSON87. Thank you guys.
Oh, Zerestro on Instagram says, "What's up, guys?" So what's up, Zerestro? Thank you for checking us out. We appreciate it. And then Dinosaur Podcast, how do you get a Zoom call rolling on IG Live? I will let you know if you're still around. You got to download Instagram Live and then run it from OBS. That's pretty simple. David, where can they find you on the internet?
On the Facebook, Stop Motion Nightmares. On the Instagram, Children of Dave. And I will be at Viva's Burlesque Show on June 18th. I'll be hosting. I'm not burlesquing, but come on out. It's a fantastic show. I'm amazing, and the girls are incredibly talented and beautiful.
And eventually they will get you in drag. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Richie, where can they find you on the internet?
You can follow me at @thewiz_kid23. You can follow Miles, who's usually on this podcast, at Mr. Most Days Off. We do a Simpsons podcast called Best Darn Diddly. You can follow that at Best Darn Diddly. That is DIDDLY.
And Zeus Restro says it's like Zeus. It's all good. My bad, dude. My bad. And you can check us out on the internet at wearepodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the podcasts. You can check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at /WeArePodcast. And you can find us every Monday here for Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past, except for next Monday, where we will be taking a break. But we'll be coming back at you with, I believe, Night of the Hunter. So that's what we'll be doing next. That'll be the second Monday in June. Is it June almost? Jesus. What's up, Raph?
So next Monday, anybody who wants to go will be at the Addison Improv. So if anybody wants to catch me, I've had a lot of people ask me. Y'all can check me out there. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
It's going to be fun.
Congratulations to Richie and Miles on their 300 episode.
Oh, yeah. 300 episodes. That's insanity, man.
Yeah, we've never had a week where we didn't have a podcast come out, so that's
amazing.
Killer,
I'm curious, do you guys know what you call it when a dinosaur farts?
Oh,
what do you call it?
A blast from the past.
Oh, God.
Don't encourage him. Stop encouraging him.
You'll be at first Monday. You'll be there.
At the Improv.
You'll be there. All right, guys, let's shut it down. Thank you so much for watching or listening. If you're on Instagram, we appreciate it. If you watch anywhere else, thank you so much. Y'all, we will see you in 2 weeks.